What's up, everyone? Lord Vino here, or Austin. So in today's story time, it's the first time your boy Vino got caught smoking that marijuana. You know what I mean? Now let's just jump into it. So this story time dates back to, I can't exactly put my finger on the exact like month, but I remember it was between late June, July to like the beginning of August. Now, me and my friend, who we'll just call uh Steve for the video. Not a very good name for who he actually was. But anyway, me and Steve were playing some Modern Warfare 2, right? And we're sitting there having a good time, and he's sitting there getting faded, right? He's sitting there hitting his little cart, and I'm just sitting there just chilling, playing COD. Now, I'm not the best at COD, but like, I can still like carry my own weight, you know what I mean? And he was like, impressed, and he goes, "How good would you be if you were high?" And I was like, "I don't know." He goes, "You should really go upstairs to your cousin and smoke with him and get high and then come back." I was like, "Um, why?" He goes, "Cuz I want to see how you play when you're high. I've never really seen you play video games when you're high." Now, he was not wrong about this in the slightest. I did not play video games and get high. Whenever I would get high back then, when I wasn't heavy smoking, I would get high and then like chill, like lay down in my bed and watch YouTube. That was it. That's all I would do. I'd be like a lazy fuck. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't, play video games or do anything. I would just chill and watch YouTube. Now, I got pretty nervous because back then I thought that if I got high and played video games, it would make me worse. But now, like right now, I'm actually like more productive when I'm high. Like right now I'm recording a story time trying to get it out to y'all, and like I play video games sometimes when I'm faded. But like back then, I was just a lazy fuck when I'd get high. You know what I mean? Um. Now I walked upstairs scared as hell. Oh yeah, let me also mention this. Before I walked upstairs, my grandma asked me. She goes, "Where are you going?" Because I had my headset on, right? Because Steve asked me to take my headset and my controller with me upstairs so we could talk and I can get faded on the mic. And I go, "I'm going upstairs." "Why?" She goes, "Why are you going upstairs?" And I was like, "I'm going to go talk to who, I guess we'll just call my cousin Kevin. I can't really think of a name, so we're going to go with Kevin." I was like, I'm going upstairs by Kevin." She goes, "Kevin's sleeping." I was like, "So?" And she goes, "What are you going to do upstairs while he's sleeping?" And I'm like, "Talk to him." And she was like, "Austin, you're not making any sense whatsoever." And I was like, "How do you even know he's not up? I just texted him." Now that was complete bullshit. I did not text him whatsoever. I just wanted to go upstairs and get faded. I'm gonna be honest. So I was just like, all right, you know what? If he's upstairs, if he's upstairs, I'm staying up there. But if he's not, I'll come right back down. And she goes, okay. So I go upstairs, and sure enough, I walk into the room where my cousin is, and he's up playing Madden, just straight up playing Madden. And thank fuck he was not in an online game. I don't remember exactly what he was playing, but it was not anything. Oh, I just hit my mic. I am leaving that in. Um, Thank God he wasn't playing anything online related. So I just walked in, and I was like, "Hey, do you want to like go outside and smoke?" He goes, "I don't really want to go outside. It's too cold." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? It is the middle of like end of June, July, or middle of August. You cannot be fucking serious. Too cold? Are you kidding me?" And he goes, "All right, bro, fine. I just don't want to go outside." I was like, "Why?" He goes, "I don't know. I just don't want to. Can we? You want to just go in the living room?" Now, keep in mind, I don't know why he's asking me this. He's 24, okay? So I was like, "Dude, why are you asking me this? You're 24." And he goes, "Dude, I've only been living here for a few months." And I was like, "I guess that's true." And I was like, "Yeah, we can go and smoke in the living room. Just open the windows." And sure enough, that's what we did. And we were just getting ready to smoke. He was just scraping the bowl, or his tray, to put it in a bowl. And I forgot to mention this. He was waiting for me to go upstairs and ask him this. I remember how I said I texted him to my grandma, even though that was bullshit. I was actually bullshitting her. I did not text him at all. But he was waiting for me to come upstairs to smoke. Like that, he was waiting. And it was like, God, I think it was like midnight. He was like, if it got to like 2:30, I was just gonna smoke it myself without you. And I was like, well, thank fuck I came up here then. So, like I said, he starts scraping his tray, putting it in a bowl. It was only like a bowl's worth, which was enough to get me high at the time because I had a very, very low tolerance at the time. Um, so just as he's done scraping all of it off and put it in a bowl, guess who walks right upstairs? My fucking grandma. Now, the moment she walked up there, two feelings hit me. The first feeling, I was shitting myself. The second feeling was like, my grandma is the type of person to, like, if she catches you doing something that's not really gonna kill you, but you're not supposed to be doing it, she would just wants you to be smart. So what she told me was, when she caught me, she was like, I knew it for months, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna tell anyone, I'm not gonna tell the family, because that's the one thing I didn't want her to do. And she hasn't done it at all since, and she won't. I never wanted my whole family to find out. I'm 17 now. I don't even really care at this point. If they find out, they find out. You know what I mean? But I got caught, and you want to know what she ended up doing? She looked right at me and goes, I want to follow you guys outside, and I want to see you guys smoke. And when she said you guys, she mainly meant me. She was like, I don't care if Kevin smokes. I don't care. He's 24, all right? He's an adult. I was like, yeah, fair enough. And she goes, but you, I want to see you because I want to see the look on your face and of like shame that you'll have when you smoke in front of me. And in my head, I'm like, this this fucking bitch is acting like, I don't mean to call her a bitch, but like she was acting like I was doing heroin or something. Like, how do you feel shame for doing something that's not gonna kill you? I get it's bad, but like it can't be that, it's not even really that bad for you unless you're like abusing the shit out of it. It's bad for your lungs, yes, obviously it's horrible for your lungs, but like other than that, it's not really destroying your mental health really. So, or like it's not really destroying you unless you're spending just bank loads on it, I guess. That's like addiction things like that people have to get figured out, which like I feel like that's everyone else's fault. Like if you get addicted and you're just spending bank loans or bank loads on fucking like drugs and shit, I just feel like that's your fault. Like it's not the weed's fault, it's your fault. But like anyway, we go outside, and remember how my cousin did not want to smoke? He didn't even come outside. So he took one hit in the house, blew it out, and he was like, just go outside, you're fine. And I was like, fine. So I had to go out there by myself with my grandma and smoke alone with her. Like, not with her, but like, you know what I mean? I smoked alone, but she was with me, you know what I mean? But anyway, I go outside. She follows me and she goes, so hit it. And I was like, okay. So I hit it in front of her. No shame. Like, no hesitation, no shame, no nothing. I hit it right in front of her. And she was like, you feel no shame, no regret, you don't feel horrible. I was like, no, it's just a little bit of weed. It's not gonna kill me. You're acting like it's gonna, like, you're acting like I'm gonna overdose on it or something, or like it's gonna kill me. And when she said that, the look on her face changed. She went from like having this smart ass look to just a pissed off look. Now, I'm not going to say why she was pissed off or what triggered it. Actually, I'll say what triggered it. It was because I said overdose, and when you say that in our family, because I'm not going to lie, there's been a lot of family issues or like family members that have died in my family to overdoses, and this is getting depressed as fuck. Anyway, um She got pissed off, walked inside, stormed inside, you know. So I'm out there and now I'm alone, like for real alone, with no one to talk to. So I'm just sitting there, high as fuck, with no one to talk to. Now, the rest of that night was pretty fine. I kind of just went inside after finishing the bowl and just like chilling and watching YouTube. Now, I forgot to say this. I was not on the mic. It was like 2.5 hours later. Into it. It'd been a while since me and Steve had talked. It was like 2 hours later or something. And he had gone to bed. He had texted me. I didn't even have my phone on me. He had texted me. I walked back inside, turned my Xbox off, and just kind of laid in my bed and just went to bed. Now, the next morning was like, it kind of felt like a dream. Like, I got so faded that, like, it felt like a dream. And I walked upstairs to where Kevin was, and I was like, Kevin, what what happened last night? And he goes, you smoked outside while your grandma was watching you? And I was like, so it wasn't a dream? He goes, no, it wasn't. I was like, fuck. Now, that's pretty much where the story time ends. Me and my grandma didn't really talk about it afterwards. She knows now, like she's known for months that I've done it. And basically my entire house except there's one person in my like old home where I used to live that doesn't know that I smoke. I don't know if I feel like he has like a feeling kind of like my grandma did, but like he can't really prove it like my grandma can, and I'm not really scared of being caught by him. My grandpa, if I got caught by him, he can't really do anything now because I don't live there. So I mean, realistically, he can't really do anything. And he can't really call the cops on me because like I'm a minor. And dear God, if he called the cops on me, I would just call the cops on him because like anyway, this is a long ass story time. The moral of the story time is be smart. If your parents don't know yet that you smoke, just try and be discreet about it. Try your absolute best not to get caught. And if you get caught, just try to just be honest. Don't lie to them. Just be completely honest because like at the end of the day, you lying is just going to make the situation worse. And if you get caught in the process of lying, that just adds more like trouble on top of that, on top of being caught. But anyway, hold on. You already know it's Lord Vino homework time. It's March. You already know. Same thing. I think I'm just going to do the same thing for like at the end of every story time. Favorite thing about March. Another favorite thing about March. Another favorite thing that I like about March is I guess school doesn't really seem as like, I mean, I guess it seems kind of busy, but like on my side, I don't really see like there's like nothing really going on in springtime for me when I'm at school. So like it's kind of just chill. But anyway, I'll see y'all in the next story time. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Peace out.